Okay, so I'll be talking about California history and culture. I'll be first talking about history. So before the Europeans came, the Native Americans lived in California. They were hunter-gatherers, which means they got food from hunting, gathering, fishing, and collecting wild plants. Each group was called a tribe, and each tribe had a chief or the leader of the tribe. And here on the left is an illustration of the life of the Chumash tribe. Would you rather hunt and gather or farm for food? You can put it in the chat or you can unmute your mics. Okay, so based off the chat, it looks pretty evenly split. Next slide, please. So, this on September 28th, 1542, the Spanish first set foot on California, and they were in search of riches, like valuable things like gold. They later colonized California and established missions along the coast of California. Native Americans were converted to Christianity, and once they were converted, the missionaries would move on to another mission, and the existing one would serve as a church. And on the left is an image of Mission San Gabriel. So these are some definitions and vocabulary. Hunter-gatherer, people who gain food from hunting, gathering, and fishing. Mission, group of people sent to do religious work. Tribe, a group of people who share the same ancestry. Native, where the person is originally from. If any of you guys are brave enough to say the word, feel free to unmute your mics. Next slide, please. Independence from Spain. When Mexico became independent from Spain in 1821, so was California. Spanish-Mexican settlers came to California and settled there. The Mexican government gave out mission ranches to political favorites in 1833 to 1840. Oregon Trail. In the 1840s, settlers from the east settled in California. They arrived by using the Oregon Trail and California Trail. In 1848, led by John Fremont, they rebelled and declared their own country called the Bear Flag Republic. You can see an image from on the left of the Oregon Trail. It stretches from Missouri to Oregon, and they usually came by wagon. The Mexican-American War lasted from 1826 to 1848. It was fought in Mexico, And on February 2nd, 1848, the war ended with the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, and it was signed by both sides. North of Rio Grande and California was sold to the United States for $15 million. Legacy of the Spanish-Mexican ruling. Some town names are Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, and Sacramento, which is the capital of California. Some missions are Mission San Capistrano, Old Mission Santa Barbara, and California became independent in 1848. Gold found. On January 24th, 1848, gold was found by James Wilson Marshall while building a sawmill for John Sutter. News quickly spread about the discovery of gold, although Sutter and Marshall tried to keep it under control. Panning for gold. Step 1 is to put river gravel in a shallow pan. Step 2 is to add water. Step 3 is to swirl it so the water and light minerals spill out of the pan. If gold was actually in the river gravel, then it will be at the bottom of the pan. Over 300,000 people moved to California during 1848 to 1855, which was during the gold rush. Now I'll be talking about California culture. So California is influenced by Spain and Mexico, and also the people who migrated from the east to the west during the Manifest Destiny period, which is from 1800 to 1850. So California culture is influenced by these people. And besides human influence, California is also greatly influenced by its natural landscapes, which is the mountains, beach, rivers, and lakes. What is your impression of California culture? You can unmute your mics, or you can type it in the chat. Okay, so people in the chat said that California culture is about beach, sunshine, Hollywood, entertainment, amusement parks. Some people was talking about the bad past. Okay. So this is what people usually think of when people think of California culture, which is Hollywood, the entertainment industry, like and amusement parks like Disneyland, In-N-Out Burgers, the beach, the Lakers, which is a team. Some key cultures about California is its freedom, food, nature, and entertainment industry. Freedom, so California is a relatively free state. People who live here enjoy a sense of freedom. They can spend time in nature, concerts, restaurants, and there are many places for people to enjoy and spend their free time. California is also politically free, and there's a more liberal approach to politics than in most areas. And as the third largest state in California, I mean in America, California represents presents a strong sense of individuality, which is also a reason why California is famous for its creative industry. So I think Zoe will also be talking about food, but I'll only be briefly talking about food. So some of its famous food is In-N-Out Burgers, and we also really like boba, but it's not from California. And also we like donuts. There's many natural landscapes in California, and one of the most famous one is the beach. Southern California beaches are some of the most popular places people visit during the summer. Other than that, there are also many mountains with hiking trails, lakes, and rivers. Californians love to explore the nature. Some of the popular beaches in Southern California is Newport Beach, Huntington Beach, Laguna Beach, and Long Beach. Some popular hiking spots in California is Yosemite National Park and Joshua Tree National Park. The entertainment industry. So Los Angeles is a city with the world's most famous entertainment industry. And in Los Angeles, you can find Hollywood, where actors gather and famous films are filmed. Many artists also develop here. In fact, a popular Taiwanese American artist Ozzy is currently making his music in LA. Finally, there is also quickly rising TikTok industry. For example, the Hype House, which is based and found in LA. So some questions for you are, what artists slash celebrities slash professional athletes do you know that live in California? What activities what activities would you do if you come to California? And what California culture do you like the most? You can answer in the chat or unmute. Okay, so some people answer games and movies. And yeah, the Lakers live in California, I think. I'm not really sure. Next slide, please. Thank you for listening to my presentation. And if you have any questions, you can email